As Bob Dutko, evangelical Christian radio talk show host and apologist, scours the biblical text for evidence of scientific foresight, he believes he finds proof for the truth of the Bible in verses from Genesis and Jeremiah.
You look at the number of stars, and you don't even know. You couldn't even venture a guess. Even to this day with the Hubble telescope, we can't figure out how many total stars there are. Yet thousands of years ago, there was no reason for people to assume that there was a countless number of stars beyond what was visible to the naked eye. In Genesis 22:17, we read, "I will surely bless you and make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky and the sands on the seashore. Your descendants will take possession of the cities of their enemies." Jeremiah 33:22 says, "And I will make the descendants of David my servant and the Levites who minister before me as countless as the stars of the sky and as measureless as the sand of the seashore." There's only about 3,000 stars that can be seen with the naked eye.
Dutko claims that there was no reason for ancient people to assume there were a countless number of stars beyond that which could be seen with the naked eye. But neither the passage from Genesis nor the one from Jeremiah make that assertion. There is nothing in these verses to suggest that the countless number of stars in the heavens included those they could not see. These were hyperbolic verses meant to exaggerate the importance of the Abrahamic and Davidic families. However, the number of stars in the known universe are certainly not innumerable. In a 2010 report published in the science journal Nature, a study by Yale University astronomer Peter Van Dokkum and Harvard astrophysicist Charlie Conroy suggests there are an astonishing 300 sextillion stars in the visible universe. That is a 3 followed by 23 zeros, or 3 trillion times 100 billion. There are in fact more stars than there are grains of sand in all the world's beaches. So, have there been anywhere in the neighborhood of 300 sextillion descendants since the days of Abraham and David, as the Bible predicts? Using Abraham as our starting point, we would need to begin counting descendants from about 2000 BCE, or some 4,000 years ago, according to biblical chronology. However, per the Population Reference Bureau, there have actually only been roughly 108 billion births since around 50,000 BCE, the appearance of modern Homo sapiens according to the United Nations Determinants and Consequences of Population Trends. Of course, that's 44,000 years longer than young Earth creationists like Dutko think human beings have even been around, and most births have been only in the last 8,000 years, according to the Bureau. So even if we take human births from some 52,000 years ago to the present, we don't get anywhere near the 300 sextillion number we need to prove the Bible true. Additionally, it has been estimated that the recent spike in the world's population following the Industrial Revolution will taper off. While human population doubled between 1959 at 3 billion to 1999, 6 billion, it will take a further 43 years to increase by another 50% to become 9 billion by 2042. The latest United Nations projections indicate that world population will nearly stabilize at just above 10 billion persons after 2062. In other words, the recent spike in the annual percentage growth rate of the human population simply isn't and won't be sustained into the future. Just how many generations must come and go before the biblical prediction can be considered true? When will the descendants of Abraham number over 300 sextillion? Or will the planet cease to exist before such a number can be reached? Funding for this program was provided in part by the generous contributions of viewers like you via Patreon. Consider joining them at www.patreon.com/Bible Skeptic. Thank you.